Hello boys, my name is Kuliyoshi. Welcome back to my blind playthrough, sort of. Not really blind anymore since we've completed the game, but like, still trying to figure out what's going on in the game. Anyways, in the last video we left off doing some more grinding, and guess what? The next enemy we're gonna be grinding is this Arachno. We're going to be taking out all normal enemies on our way here, since this is a nice alteration you can do. Annoyingly enough, though, we do need the purple, so this is not going to be something we guarantee to do that, but definitely taking out these monsters. Try and get those purple materials. There's plenty of monsters you can fight here on the way to the monster the first time. Although I probably could just go up there right away, I'm going to intentionally go this route because, like, there's quite a few of them in groups here that you can all kill generally pretty quickly. Also, since we're switching to weaker setups, let's use meal so we can start off with a break right off the bat. And hopefully get topple combo on them, but that didn't really do much other than just make them die quicker. Right. That's still pretty quick though. Alright, there's quite a few monsters you can find on the way here. But from here, there really isn't much you would do other than just walk all the way around to the right side and just go over here. After first going into Call Me Idwa, of course, and then going over here. Oh, hello, working Arachnos. Let's kill you just because you popped up. Noah's still gaining levels. I'm showing this route because there's plenty of Arachnos around here. You don't necessarily need to farm the meat. Instead, you can do quick kills on these monsters and kill them pretty fast. So, if you want other purple materials, like materials that aren't purple from these guys, then feel free to just kill them normally. Otherwise, you kind of already know where to go. You kind of just head around the other spot and then just kind of head over here. Alright. Oops. This is not a proper camp. I actually need a proper camp here. This is the closest one I could find. Seems a little bit out of the way, but whatever. Oh, we haven't been here since probably like the start of the game. One thing I forgot to do though is we're gonna down level Noah to level 1. By the way, if you're wondering how it sometimes goes super fast here, if you hold the left stick to the left and also hold down the left arrow D-pad at the same time, then it goes really fast. So that's a really useful way to get like a bit faster, if you ask me. Not like grade 1, 2. And I guess we'll replace this while we're here. And then we'll get going. Our 2 more monsters we're going to focus on. So, there are some Gastrates. Gastrates is the last thing we could do. And I think we've already talked about that monster a lot. Remember that the unique for this is one of the worst uniques in the whole game to fight. Like, it was really hard. I did not like it. We actually died quite a few times. It was, I think, our first real time we had like a problem in this playthrough, which I guess made sense. But we were kind of out leveling it, but at the same time not. I'm gonna clear these weaker Arachnos around so they don't get in the way later. You know what? I'm gonna do this a little bit mixed. Let's try to start with Mio. Unfortunately, our break missed there, and then just immediately change to X. Try and make this a bit quicker. Oh wow, we have that 7 elemental thing going on again. I did randomly just give Noah a bunch of materials, so he doesn't have any days in first. Like it matters, since he's super low level, he's probably not going to hit most of them anyway. If you your character is out leveled by a certain thing, then it can be really hard to hit your breaks, topples, and daisies and whatnot, so I decided to just kind of give him whatever, since he's probably not going to be doing much, but that's not like I care. Remember, if anybody's wondering why I have Noah at such a low level, I think I've already mentioned a bunch. It's specifically, exclusively for CP game, so that by the time we finish this grind, maybe even to the middle part of the grind, he will already be level 99, and then from there we can kind of just balance it out by weakening our whole party instead of just weakening him. But so far this seems to be resulting in an interesting effect. I will admit this low level grind setup is really paying off. Because again, lower your level is compared to a monster, much easier it is to win. One annoying part about this monster is it has to do this one animation of it digging itself up from the ground before you can actually battle it, which is a little bit frustrating, but not much we can do there. Other than that, it's Arachno. What else can we say about it? That one area that I mentioned before when we went too far in the Arachno Queens, that would be the Urian tunnel funnel. There's plenty of Arachnos there, so if you need any common or non-common materials, go there. However, for purples, you're going to want to come here. Chance to get the purple materials. Given it's not a perfect drop rate, it's only 140, could be higher, but at least it probably won't take as long as the previous travels. Let's not even talk about that. I will say that grind took a long time. It was actually so frustrating that when I started that was, by the way, on top of Noah's level 1. I probably could have leveled more people down. We kind of needed it, but man, so I just did it for Noah exclusively. Otherwise, I probably would have downloaded it without the money otherwise, but anyway, I ended up just auto-battling that monster there an hour while doing my ever stuff, and that's kind of how I slowly built up materials. Let me tell you, the Gravel, it hardly ever drops its purple materials too, so it is very, very tough to get. Maybe it was just a little bad luck the first time. Now we're trying to get the fight right away. I really need to start using at the start of each of the battles, just to ensure that I can start off with a break at the very start of the battle, and then immediately the other characters can use a combo, because that seems to reduce the odds of using a great combo for the first earlier than which is good. The bot is not the most cooperative. Sometimes it will do stuff you do not want to do. You need giving them the stick. I don't know why I started calling it that. I just... When the staff, although it is a staff that he pulls out, when it does the weird thing, for a second it looks like some kind of stick. Actually, now I think of it, it looks more like one of that ninja weapons, like the Gastrates or whatever, which have like a weird chain effect where you can, yeah, it looks like, actually kind of like a chain effect. A little bit different. Oh, we need to, if we knock this guy off the edge with one of these materials, this will become very awkward, so, yeah, before that happens, I'm gonna try to move this guy. Okay, it didn't matter, we killed him anyway, but just extra safety to make sure that AI. We're starting just to make sure he doesn't get punted off the cliff, obviously. By the way, this animation takes so long that you can switch characters while it's playing off. Yeah. It's possible it could automatically Otherwise, though, we're going for Analyze Weakness Gem in this video, which I think I mentioned before in the last video. Very good gem, especially for Enforcer. Definitely one you're going to want to get up early. The Dragoon materials can be kind of annoying to collect for, it doesn't actually take that long once you get your strategy done. Strategy down. Now, if anybody's wondering, yes, I do have one of the classes. This is specifically just to make sure everybody has it working. This makes this grind go as fast as possible. As for the XP grind, we don't even need to talk about that. We didn't really worry about that. I was dodging around just so that Lance didn't attack there. Remember, if you do that dodge strike, Lance will, or whatever character you're using will not attack. Out. Okay, we got it. Convenient. We actually got materials when we killed them this time. Alright, Gastrates, fairly simple to farm. Strangely enough, though, just like the previous boss, you only need normal materials. I am, however, going to set my point to here simply because I'm going to show off two options. But I think this other option is honestly probably better, considering you're going to have very hard time farming Gastrates materials otherwise. There's also probably a thing you can do very early on in the game since you only need the common materials from them. But there is also a drop needed called the Gastrates Ether Furnace A as well. But I will show off both of these. So anyways, for the first strategy, it's kind of like the other strategy. Remember, you can combine this with the Axilla grind for maximum points, hence why I took them out before. And if you go here, there's some slightly lower level Gastrates who have a higher chance of getting comp materials than the ones before that. They're also pretty tanky, so as long as you have the setup to be able to get one, maybe if you're lucky, 2 bursts on them before they die. So that's pretty convenient. Okay, alright, so when it's doing the energy charge, you can't even do anything to it. That's good to know. So that's like its evasion art, basically. As it's a normal monster, it's significantly easier to break than basically any other monster in the game. Oh, that was close. We almost didn't get up first. I did that early because I was hoping somebody would topple, but they did not have it up because they are silly. Anyways, you would do this and then just target the random mob with this Centaurus. You could also combine this with Centaurus grind as well. I think I've mentioned that a bunch of times now. Just lots of overall materials to farm. Obviously, we're not going to be doing that because apparently we also need an A material, so because of this, we're actually going to look at the drops come the time we finish this, and we need both purple and commons here, so we need all of those to be up, or I guess the specific one to be up. We don't need all of the materials, but some of them. Anyways, go over here and we fight the big boy that is Infiltrator Godknock. This guy is a big pain in the butt, for those of you who don't know, when we initially fought him. Very tedious, does non-stop attacks, and is in general just a big pain to deal with. By the way, the no effect pain I think is just a side effect. That's really lucky. That's like lucky. But anyways, this guy's a big pain. He has lots of AoE that can just really wreck your party where you destroy stuff. This Erasure Buster in particular is very painful. So if you can, you want to try and topple it before you because it'll help out a lot. Good spot there. Gotta break the second. I kind of been using lots of different strategies from here. Initially I used Lance and Neil just for some extra stuff, but I think because like ultimately we do want the break to happen first. Neil has two. I think that is it. Also, he very rarely buffs himself, so yeah. Third reason why he's very deadly. The good news is we are 99 now, so we're probably guaranteed to not die this time, like before. Dude, that dazed move from like left field there. I swear, sometimes the length of time that things have to travel, oh frick, I missed it. They were getting some Gastrates for furnaces, which is good. Well, now he does full charge, which awakens, which makes all of his abilities stronger. When I first heard that awakening was actually a buff rather than a event, that's quite interesting. I guess it makes sense why that was hard to get. Of course, there's not really a good thing that gives you awakening. Okay, I think you might have to wait slightly for him to actually get to the, like, actually land down on the ground before you can actually... Okay, no, wait, never mind. You can do it. Just like before, I think you were just missing before. And that's why I have Neo. By the way, this is why I have Neo as a Noponic champion, because we can just instantly topple right away, and it really saves a lot of time. The problem is, if we do too many of these fast, we might not be able to burst, but that's why the Demise Thrust is out, because we can do that. We're probably going to do a couple more battles here since we need both purple materials and common materials. tried that. I tried bursting off the stick. Try and save time, but didn't get it to work. My apologies, Noah. Sorry you had to get wrecked there, but I guess that makes sense when you roll level and everything. I didn't see if we got all the stuff done, but I'm pretty sure we still need at least some materials, so we'll fight him again. Still, very painful fight. Okay, we got a break off right off the bat this time. Somebody else should have a topple, right? No break there, unfortunately. We didn't have Gastrates materials yet, then we'll probably definitely have them at the end. I don't know why I keep trying to break him while he's charging. Even after that, I'd still miss. Okay, we got at least the Gastrates gun turrets, but because we need extra materials, we're gonna make sure that we fully take him out, just as a safety. Unless you pin the other materials as well, or are able to multi-pin the materials, there's not really a good way of knowing when you get the other materials, so you kind of just have to keep going. That's why after this kill, I think I'll be done with this guy. Honestly, if I had figured out a days loop earlier, then come back to the end of the game, I feel like this probably would have been the easiest way to take him out, considering the fact that I would have. That's Pod's buff timer, by the way, which means he's gonna keep his buffs for a while. I think somebody else's break went through, that's why the topple didn't go through there, unfortunately. Somebody gave him the stick there. Well, that was close. We almost didn't get the days off there. Getting plenty of Gastrates E for prices though, so we should probably have that done as well. Okay, alright, that one seemed to work that time. Yeah, no extra burst, but we probably didn't need it. Alright, now we go into item settings and look at what we got to see if we have it. Alright, yeah, okay, yeah, we definitely have the materials now. Was just making sure. Since we finished kind of early, I'm gonna do kind of a bonus clip for you guys. We're gonna actually do some of the Hawks farming live instead. Since we don't need to reset, we can just teleport straight here, and then we'll probably go to a camp afterwards if we've not gotten the materials by then. So yeah, we get to do Hawks farming again. Hooray! Well, sort of. This is more of a bonus thing, though. Actually, let's actually just look at the materials first. I was thinking if I'm close to Hawks materials, I could just go for those. So I think what we need is this one right here. Ooh, we have a lot of Hawks pelts, but not enough horns. That's the one we need right away. Whatever, I'll do one bow, I guess. Obviously, there's a good reason for this. This is a pretty quick battle, so it doesn't really last that long. We get some good materials. Got him first right as we killed him. That's a sick way to kill him off. And okay, we just hey, that actually worked out. Wow, we got all of the materials. We got an upwards of 12 rare materials, the specific ones we wanted, of course, all in one battle. Oh my gosh, if only I could have had that luck much earlier in the game. That would have been so earlier on. That would have saved us a lot of time, but it did save us quite a bit of time. I was clutch. Well, let's go to the gem crafting, and I believe we'll be able to get another gem. Yeah, this is the 8 out of the 2010 gems we need. Now we're going to pin this one. None of these enemies we've beaten yet, so we'll have a decent bit of fun farming that, I guess. And then after that, there's this. These debuff ones are pretty good for... what's that class again? I cannot remember. Oh, Machine Assassin. Yeah, that's right. Machine Assassin will benefit a lot. Benefit greatly for having those at rank 10. So that's what we'll probably want to do. Other than that, though, not much else to see here. So we are going to... I'm not going to be doing any more gem grinding because I'm going to be ending this episode right here. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!